guys, it's John from theproductivegarden.com and I'm here with another update from the balcony garden. Now it's been a tough week this week. We've had some really hot days up around 40 degrees, which is 105 or 6 or something like that. So there's been some scorches down here. There's a few more hot days ready to come. And yeah, so it's caused a little bit of damage, nothing really significant, but yeah, a little bit of damage to plants have suffered a little bit. So yeah, let's go and have a look at that. Alright, we'll start with the goji berry this week. We always either start with the herbs or the strawberries, so we'll do something different. But this is one of the plants that has suffered a bit this week. It's this branch here is pretty much all gone. I think it's probably still green. It doesn't snap dry, but yeah, it's certainly lost all leaves off it. Like things like this branch here has been losing leaves off it a lot. Yeah, so I mean this is certainly looking pretty dry as well. It's not looking as green as some of the other branches. So yeah, the poor thing, it suffered a bit in this heat. They probably, if it was in the ground, it might be better, but in the pot it's just suffered a fair bit. One thing that seems to be loving this heat is the Galangal. This is growing pretty well. We've also got two, you can see them, two new shoots, so one there and one there, even though the tip of this is browned off a bit after hot days. It's done really well. The ginger has been slow to take off. You can see the ginger there, got the brown on the edge of the leaves there. That's the heat damage from the other hot days. So that's copped a bit as well. The herbs are still doing pretty good. They've enjoyed the heat and they've sprung up pretty well. They've dealt with it pretty well. The cherry tomatoes, they've done alright. Still producing plenty of tomatoes. Got one here, it's just about ready to pick. Got another one over here that's ripening up. They've got plenty coming on, so the cherry tomatoes are liking it. The basil's also coming along pretty well as well, so it's doing alright. This eggplant still struggles. We were talking about the potatoes last time. They look like they're starting to die off a bit, so I'll just let the tops die off and then we'll empty this pot out and see how they go. The Roma tomato here, you can see a bit of sunburn damage on the leaves here. So that poor thing suffered a bit as well. It's funny, the cherry tomatoes don't seem to have any sun damage on them at all, yet this Roma tomato got a bit of sun damage. So strange the way they're both tomatoes, but one seems to cope with it better than the other. Blueberries have done alright. Beans have done alright. They seem to have coped pretty well with it. There's a few beans here to pick. There's one, two, three. There's three or so there to pick. So I'll get onto them pretty soon. Blueberries, I think I went through them. They did alright. They've had something, they had one of those grasshoppers on them, chewing them again. You can see here where it's been chewed. So I'll just have to keep an eye on them and pick them off. They seem to like the blueberries. Poor old lime suffered a bit too. You can see here, a bit of sun damage on the leaves here. So yeah, that copped a bit of heat. You can see that's been, I think it's been curled up by a spider, but you can see here's just a bit of sun damage on some of these leaves here where it's gotten hot for it. So that poor thing suffered as well, but it'll bounce back. The capsicum, that's gone alright, doesn't seem to have done too bad. This eggplant seems to be coming on well. I'm getting a lot of new leaves on it now, so hopefully soon it'll actually start doing something for us. The cucumbers still going slow, but they're getting a lot more leaf on them now. And this one actually seems to have got a cucumber that might be growing. I'm not sure. I don't think I've had any male flowers, but this cucumber seems to be getting bigger each day. Got a few more little cucumbers coming on, so all we need is some more growth to happen and some male and female flowers. Carrots are still doing pretty well. Some are growing faster than the others, but that happens. The chives, I'll do them first. They're bouncing back after the aphids have gone, and I think the hot weather's knocking the aphids around a fair bit, so that's going. Lettuce is doing pretty well. Oh, lettuce, it's not doing pretty well, it's all gone to seed. This capsicum is doing alright, and you can see this lettuce as well. The red lettuce has gone to seed, as well as the green lettuce, so that's a bit of a shame. And it'll be a bit of a hurried finish because I'm about to run out of battery here. But the strawberries, they're doing pretty well. Lots of flowers, lots of fruit coming on them. So they're actually doing quite well. Pretty happy with the strawberries with the second flush. Anyway, that's the update for this week. Yeah, we've got a few more hot days to come, so hopefully we can limit the damage that's done and keep these plants growing nice and healthy and producing. Anyway, we'll let you know what happens during the week, and until next time, happy productive gardening. Bye.